No shift out.
Thank you so much. A silver to drugs, and that's the focus of this year's edition of Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament. And of course, we have two games in our hand. The first semi-final is an opening to my left, sporting the traditional cloth, red with yellow stripes and design. And to my right is Nasarawa Amazons on the grey of grey jerseys with white design. Quickly, we'll run through the team list for Nasarawa Amazons. We have Chuku Uchelova, 32 shirts. Kaibole Oduchi, wearing number 2. Blue Joyce, wearing number 22. Amro Bashirat, number 20. Okbala Mori, number 26. Ibadin Mary, number 5. Ayet Sarah. Bafam, wearing number 13 shirts. And there's Tina Ado, number 23. Awena Titilayo, number 15. Adebisi Sahid is wearing number 14. And Tunam Doshima is wearing number 11. Vincent Messi, number 1 on the reserve bench. Uzoma Cristiano, 34. Udoma Marachi, number 25. Ugongo Marachi, number 33. And we have Umana Inaba, number 3. Kalu Chine, number 4. And Oladiti Bola is wearing jersey number 21 for Nasarawa Amazons. And the coach is Christopher Andula, the head coach of the Nigeria under-20 women's national team. And for the openings, we have Kiruka will be the man goal, 21 shirt, Jumoke Alani, number 17, Rebecca Jimura, number 24, Happiness Status, number 29, and Omowe Oshodokola, number 6, Ulisa Choma, 16 shirt, Omotek Obeke, number 15, Ulua Yanisi Samuel, number 19, Eunice Godwin, number 9, Suliat Abidi, number 22, and then John Jerry is wearing just number 14 for the openings. On the bench, you have Udoka Nachuku, number 27, Goodness Ilebuchi, number 18, and Philip Sakola, number 26. We have Seren Kafayat, number 4, Ayomide Ojo, number 35, Glory Osanga, number 20, and Yetude Fadobi, number 23. We have Alice Odebe, number 12, and SNM, number 30. And the coach for the openings is the assistant coach of the Nigeria women's national team, because he's Adogo.
Good afternoon and welcome to it is the first semi-final of this Betsy Obaseki Women's Football Tournament here from the Samuel Memorial Stadium, Benin City, and it is between Nasarawa Amazons and Edo Queens.
Let's go!
It is 2 minutes of action from the Samuel Memorial Stadium, Benin City. The first semi-final match between Nasarawa Amazons and Edo Queens, and this promises to be a very big match today, very tough one, and we are looking forward to see something interesting from the both sides. This match is being tinkered by the coaches of the side, talking about coaches of the Falconet. Coach Christopher Danjuma, the head coach, as well as Coach Moses Adoku, the assistant coach. Both are on either side now, and they will be tackling up against each other. It is Coach Christopher Danjuma for Nasarawa Amazons and Coach Moses Adoku for Edo Queens. Momentarily, we'll be reading out the starting 11 for you, as well as the players that will be doing it for the two teams from the bench, and we bring to you live commentary of this match at the Samuel Memorial Stadium. There will be another match later on between Delta Queens and FC Robo, but for now, it is a 3 minutes of action between Edo Queens and Nasarawa Amazons. Welcome to this live broadcast. come on, share the link. Okay.
Ready, structure, ready now, middle. Remember now, small. Okay. That in between. Daddy, adjust, quick. Rebecca. I want. Rebecca. Let go. Let go. Give me stop. Positive! Good done! Daddy, decide! Daddy! Nice one. One go drop in now. Watch. One go drop in. Yeah. Hey! See the ball zone. That way. Go that way. Yeah. Now you don't meet that woman. Go. Small. Okay. In between the watch. In between.
If you go outside that place now.
Above. That's Above. Daddy, leave the ball. Take your space. Balance. Go. Pull it. Double watch. Go. Unit. In between the two. Adjust. Ready. Unit. Nice pass. Let's go to the combo. Come this way. Hey! Hey! No! Come! Ready, remain! Remain! Move back! Move back! Move back! Move back! Go, go, go! 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 Let's go! Let's see! Let's see! Let's see! Go! Do that! Go! Movement! Movement! Contest! Follow! Follow! Come on, kick way!
Okay, still a goalless situation here between the Queens and Nasarawa Amazons. The first semi-finals of the second Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament taking place right here at the Nasarawa Stadium. And we have Delta Queens up against the Surubo Queens in the second semi-finals by 4 p.m. We have with us His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Campbell Philip Shaidu. Okay, we have a water break here between the two teams. It's still a goalless situation. First semi-finals and the second Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament. Edo Queens defeated Heartland Queens of Owerri 4-0 to qualify for the semi-finals, while Nasarawa Amazons were 3-2 better than Niger Rattles of Abuja to reach the last four. And for the second semi-finals, Delta Queens of Asaba came from the goal down to win 2-1 against Royal Queens of Warri, while FC Robo Queens of Lagos trash Complex Queens from Kogi State by 6 goals to nothing. Additional time is 3 minutes. No goal to Obaseki, no goal to Nasarawa Amazons. Is the end of the first 45 minutes here, first semi-finals of the second Betsy of Obaseki Women Football Tournament. Edo Queens 0, Nasarawa Amazons 0. Round of applause for them as they take their way to the dressing room. We've seen good football here this afternoon. Of course, both sides, we have national team players. Some of them just returned from the just concluded FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica. We probably have both coaches here who, of course, were in Costa Rica for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. More to come in the second half. The winner must emerge, and Friday is the final match here. And then we have a 10th place match to be decided at the Western Boys Mini Stadium in Obaseki. And of course, tomorrow there is a workshop to look at drug abuse, and we'll be told that the national chairman of the NDLA, Buba Marwa, will be here to deliver a message. And of course, this year's edition of the Betsy of Obaseki Women Football Tournament is focused to drive government campaign against drug abuse. And the second semi-final comes up by 4 p.m. between Delta Queens of Asaba and FC Robo Queens of Lagos.
Media Stadium, Benin City. The match, first semi-final match between Nasarawa Amazons and Edo Queens, and it ended 0-0 in this match. Well, Igalo, you've been here and you've been seeing how things have been going on since. What would you say is a remark for the first half, just as we are about to start the second half?
Yeah, we've seen a good display from Edo Queens. They have taken control of the game, though we've seen some sort of chances wasted. We saw Nasarawa also come with a game plan of try and manage the game, try and see out the game. 0-0. That ended up with a goalkeeper getting a yellow card. So you can imagine the club wasting time in the first half. That shows that they came with a game plan. But I think Edo Queens dominated the game. I saw a mature play from them. There was a chance where they almost went one goal up, but they couldn't get that goal. But they will need to work more on their conversion rate because it wasn't really too good in the first half. And let's hope that when the second half starts, we will see a better conversion rate for Edo Queens. For National Amazons, we know that they will come out guns blazing. We expect them to have a better second half than they had in the first half. So, as the second half go forward, I believe both coaches would have talked to their girls, and I expect the second half to be very, very tight, just as the first half has been. But by and large, I think Edo Queens dominated the first half, but didn't take their chances. I think that's the major story of the first half.
All right, thank you very much. But then let's take a look into the second half now. What would you want to suggest that Coach Moses Aduku should do? And what would you want to suggest also that Christopher Danjuma should do coming to this one? We saw, okay, we can see that we have a couple of players on the bench for the both sides. Talking about Nasarawa Maisons, the likes of Joy, Emmanuel Gift, Amaracho Konkwo are still very much on the bench, not leaving out Temitope Oweye. And you want to say that with this girl still on the bench, Christopher Danjuma has got enough players to come on for him, to win this game. But for Edo Queens, I don't know. What would you be suggesting that Moses Ado could do in the second half?
Well, for the coach of National Matters, I would expect him to bring out some of these big guns. Rightly said, for him to save some of these big guns, that shows that second half he expects to have a better showing, and probably the game plan was to tire out Edo Queens, and I expect a far better showing in the second half. For the coach of Edo Queens, I expect you to talk to the girls, continue to do what you have been doing. Don't waste many chances, because if you waste chances in the second half, then you are to cut out on the break. I think they have to work on that, because they were cut out on the break on 2 or 3 occasions, and they have to watch that very, very well. Like you said, so many big guns are still on the bench for National Amazons, and they have to make sure that they manage the game properly and take their chances. They have to take that time, because if they don't take their chances right now, we might see National Amazons work very much on the break, and that may yield result for them. So I expect both coaches to talk to the girls in this direction. For Edo Queens, more or less the same. Take your chances and try and be more prolific in front of goal. For National Amazons, I expect to do the same thing. Hold out the game, work on the counter that gave you success in the first half, and see whether the Edo Queens will tire out since they are playing a more possession-based style of play, and we are playing on the counter. So I think both these are the instructions that will be given, and of course, I expect National Amazons to also freshen up the attack, because as the game goes on, I expect some tired legs to start coming up for the Edo Queens, especially if they are unable to score from the 6th to 7th minute. Then National Amazons may look to work on the break, and I think these are the instructions I expect the coach to be giving at this point in time.
All right, thank you very much. Momentarily, we'll be seeing the teams coming to the field for the second half. Already on the touchline, we have Coach Danjuma Christopher addressing his players on the touchline. Probably doesn't want to do that in the dressing room. She brings them to the field, tell them what he wants them to do, and at the same time how he wants them to do it. While for Edo Queens, they are also just coming out of the field now, of the dressing room, pardon me, to take the second half. We have the central referee and the assistant referees already ready for the second half, and momentarily that will be happening. It's going to be a very wonderful one. We are anticipating a very huge second half, and we expect the two teams to give us, electrifying performances. What we definitely bring to the fore, the level demanding for the second half. We are looking forward to it, and we are very sure that it will turn out to be a very good one at the end of the day.
And Nasarawa Amazons from Lafayette, Nasarawa State. A winner must emerge for Friday's final. And don't forget, the second semi-final comes up by 4 p.m. here between FC Queens of Lagos and Delta Queens of Asaba. It's still a goalless situation here, but we're going to see the goals coming in the second half. They say the first half belongs to the players, the second half belongs to the coaches. Let's see how both teams will react here in the next 45 minutes. Thank you.
Here we go for the second half of this match between Nasarawa Amazons and Edo Queens, the first semi-final of the second edition of the Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament. It is a sunny afternoon from the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, Benin City, and we have seen a wonderful first half. Let's quickly take a recap of the team players doing it for the two teams. For Nasarawa Amazons, we have Chuku Uchena in goal, and we have the likes of Duru Joy, Ibadin Mary, Okpala Morin, as well as Ohebulem Uchena. Not leaving out the likes of Amao Bashirat, Sahid Adebisi, Yina Ado, Awedati Tilayo, Tanom Doshima, and Atsia Mbafem. These are the girls doing it for Nasarawa Amazons from the starting 11. And on the bench, we have the likes of Vincent Mercy, Zoma Ijeoma, Udoma Amarachi, Umana Inobong, not leaving out Kalu Chinyere, Oladi Bola, Opara Chinebere, Oweje Temitope. We also have Ojiyo Vacation, Innocent Patricia, Edet Loved, Emmanuel Gift, Enoch Joy, Isa Sikiratu, and Okoronkwo and Marachi. Wife for Edo Queens, the away side in this encounter. We have Nkuruka Obidima, Happiness Titles in defense line alongside Jumoke Alani, Oshobu Kola, Omorumon, Jimuda Rebecca, Omotoke Ojeke, Suliat Habidin, and Joy Jerry in the midfield. Wife for the forward line, we have Chioma Olise, Yemsi Samuel, and Eunice Godwin doing it for Edo Queens. On the bench, Coach Moses Adoku would have the likes of Unachuku Udoka to pick from for if any reason, if there's any need for him to bring in another goalkeeper. And for the other players, outfit players on the bench, we have Onyebuchi Goodness, Alumba Ogbar, Mafi Shereka Fayad, Ayomide Ojo, Osahai Glory, Yetunde Fajobi, MMSN, and Ogbe Elise, or on the bench for them. And it is 48 minutes of action now, and the Edo Queens are picking it up from where they started, where they left it in the first half, attacking from the left side, facing the western part of the Cardinal Point, and just then the attack has been thwarted after Ajimuda Rebecca handled the ball about 19 meters close to Nasarawa Amazons goal, and that will be a free kick to Nasarawa Amazon. We'll be restarting the play now, and I'm very sure that as they go on in this game, one or two things that their coach has passed across to them, they should be carrying them out. Igalo, and now that we can see this game at this point in time, I want to believe that you have seen one or two changes made by the coach, not substitution, but then tactical changes. We've seen some Edo Queens player switching, their original position, and that is a tactical one that the coach is coming with. We have Chioma Olise dropping back into the midfield now, and allowing Joy Jerry to join up with the forward, as well as bringing Yemisi Samuel to the flank. And Yemisi Samuel on the ball now, pushing it, trying to make a cross into the box, but the ball will not result into, that will be a goal kick spotted by the central referee, thanks to her assistant referee who raised the flag. That should be a goal kick, as against what Edo Queens clamoring for a corner kick. Yes, talking about the substitution made by, the tactical changes we've seen on the field of play. We can see that 3 players now, their position have been switched. We can see Chioma dropping back for Joy Jerry, as well as Yemisi Samuel dropping to the left flank of the field, allowing Gordon Eunice to be at the center in a 4-3 formation. This you feel should work out well for Moses Aduko.
Yeah, it should. It's a tactical switch. Probably having the National Amazons defenders something more to think about. And like you said, they picked up from where they left off in the first half, taking the game to National Amazons. But as you said, a goal still needed very much. The game to score one, and that's a cross right there from Edo Queens. And there's a chance, but held by the goalkeeper. So I think they've picked up the pace. It looks like the instructions has been very, very clear. Keep on doing what you've been doing. Keep on working the flanks. Keep on pressing. For Nassau Amazons, they're still trying to control the game, still trying to keep it very, very tight, and work on the counter attack. And that's what we're seeing right now. In the first half, it's about 49 minutes gone, and we've already seen a very, very good chance for Edo Queens right there. The ball right now in the midfield, cleared by Nasarawa Amazons, and the referee has spotted something there and has called for the whistle. So it's going to be a free kick now to Edo Queens. So I think for what we have seen early on in the second half, I would say it's really been more the same at the moment. We've seen Edo Queens maintaining possession, spraying up the attack, trying to get a goal. For National Amazons, just try to keep it quick at the back, and that's a free kick. You're going to be taking long one across right there, but a header, and that was a very tame header. But I think he should be drumming at the players right now to more or less. They have to now start taking their chances, because this game will get to a point where the counters might do the damage. So take your chances when you have them.
Right, taking your chances when you have them, and I can see urgency in Edo Queens games now. I just hope that is not going to affect them at the end of the day, and I just hope that Nasarawa Amazons will not take advantage of that. One thing I noticed about Nasarawa Amazons in the first half is that they allowed Edo Queens to do much of the playing. They took the pressure and they tried to hit them on the counter attack. We saw Doshima Tanom trying to get a goal in the first half, not leaving out the likes of our Datitilayo, but then the Edo Queen defense line has been a very good one. But now Edo Queens still having the confidence that they should be able to get something positive out of this game, and they are still playing and still trying to attack more from the left side of their field. Hopefully something good will come out for them momentarily, and hopefully we see a much better side in this second half. Edo Queens are still holding things down with Ajimuda connecting Chioma Olise, throwing a long ball down to Jumoke Alani, who runs with a ball, cuts back, trying to look for a player back to Chioma Olise, who will pass it down to Ajimuda, flinging in a cross to Yemisi Samuel, who seems to be on the field of play for I do not know, maybe she's here for a pageantry, but then I believe that she will blend up with the game as time goes on. A player down the top for Nasarawa Amazon, Duru Joy, and the referee called for a free kick in favor of Nasarawa Amazon.
Yeah, it's a free kick now for Nassau Amazons. The referee spotted something, as you said. It's still 0-0 at the moment. It's presently 52 minutes gone. No goal has been scored right now. It's anybody's game to be won. Of course, the semi-final of the Betsy Obaseki football tournament, the second edition, and we'll be seeing Edo Queens and Nassau Amazons. It's going to be a free kick right now for Nassau Amazons, and this will be a chance for them to take the ball to the Edo Queens half. And right now, it seems going to be a long one, as the players ushering in our players to go forward. It looks like she's going to chip this right deep into the Edo State half of the game, and that's really what she has done right now, taking to the Edo State half. But that was well defended right now, and Edo Queens seems to be for the ball, but they lost the ball right there, and that's why Amazons is trying to keep possession. They cross in, a chance right there, and they're going to be going number 5 a shot, but she was being not a very good one, and it's going to be a foul. There was a push right there spotted by the referee, and it's going to be a free kick to Edo Queens. But right now we're seeing that changes are imminent right now for Edo Queens as they are about to bring in 2 players into the game. We see Eunice Godwin, the hat-trick hero of the last game, is leaving out for number 33.
Yeah, Fajabi Yetunde will be coming on for Eunice Godwin. Musa Doku making the first change here as well. So we have jersey number 12 coming on the field of play for Edo Queens.
Also going in is number 12 shirt for Edo Queens, Alice Ogbebe.
That is Alice Ogbebe coming in. And we have another player being heard of now. It is 54 minutes of action, and Moses Adoku, I believe, hasn't been impressed with Eunice Godwin so far in the first half. But I'm very sure that with Ogbebe in now and Fajobi Yetunde, she scored a hat-trick from the bench in the first match against Royal Toms FC of Lagos State. Now she's on the field of play, and the coach will be expecting her to do something, replicate her, performance against Royal Toms in this game. But this is Nasarawa Masons, and I don't know if this is going to work out the way he's planning it, but I'm very sure that Fajobi Yetunde is definitely going to bring in some pace and as well as some precision into this one. Probably, Alice will be playing from the center now, allowing Yemisi Samuel to draw to the left and having Fajobi Yetunde on the right one. But then Nasarawa Masons taking a free kick from the half and straight into the final third of Edo Queens, but cleared by Happiness Titles for a throw-in. Joy Jerry releasing Ajimuda Rebecca, and Edo Queens with Choma Olise on the board to Joy Jerry, cleared by Nasarawa Amazons. That is an offside call against Nasarawa Amazons. That would be a free kick to be taken by Oshobukola Omowumi. She flings that. Returned by Okpala Maureen and sent back by Ajimuda Rebecca. Nasarawa Amazon back on the ball. Happiness Titles is definitely having a very good day in office today against Chanom Dushima. On the ball is Alice Ogbebe. Will she be able to? She wouldn't be able to out with her opponent. But Fajobi Yetunde with a cross into the box. Can something good come out of that one? The crossbar will deny Yemisi Samuel back with the ball, and the ball now with Siliat Abidin, who passed to Yemisi Samuel but was outplayed by the Nasarawa Maison defense. Igalo, you saw that one, a fantastic cross by Chioma Olise, and that almost resulted into goal for Edo Queens, but then the crossbar would deny them, coupled with the fact that the goalkeeper Chukwu Uchenna also had a hand in that one. Edo Queens back on the ball now with Bebe Alice trying to put pressure on our opponent Okpala Maureen. Back to Edo Queens here. There is a shout for handball there, but the referee, well, myself, I feel that it is not an handball and should not be an handball in any way. Edo Queens piling up the pressure. Nasarawa Maison will be cooling things off now with Chukwu Uchenna right on the ball. Well, I believe she should watch it out now. She has already gone to the referee's book in the first half. She's on yellow card, talking about the goalkeeper of Nasarawa Maison, Chukwu Uchenna, and she must be very careful now for her time delaying tactics. Hopefully, the referee will not get angry at her display. But then, Edo Queens, you can see in the couple of 3 past minutes, they've been able to do quite well and put more pressure on their opponent.
Yeah, it's been a very, very frantic last 5 minutes where Edo Queens have really mounted the pressure. The changes have done the trick right now. But right now we see a player for number 14 for Nasarawa Maisons. The referee do think that was a foul, and well defended once more by Edo Queens. But as you said, you know, it has only been a good 5 minutes for Edo Queens, and that almost led to a goal. You know, the fans almost jumped up, but the ball just hit the crossbar. But right now, Nasarawa are trying to beat something on their own, trying to show that they are not out of this game just yet. And there's a cross right there, but once more, is well marshaled by the defender of Edo Queens that cleared back of top. But the last 5 minutes, I'm telling you, was really, really very good. I think that was the best 5 minutes we've seen so far in this game, where the pressure just kept on mounting, chance after chance came, but none goal has been scored right now, and it's still 0-0 for both sides. And it's 58 minutes on the game right now. We still have the games tied at 0-0. And right now we are seeing Nasarawa Amazons trying to beat something from the left-hand side. They have been largely playing the defensive role in this second half, and they are looking to build an attack on their own right now. They have a throw-in the half of the Edo Queens. Let's see what come out of this. A long throw-in right there. It's played right there. And this is a chance for Nasarawa Amazons, but misplaced the ball right there, and Edo Queens come away with the ball once. But one backline, number 2, and it's a cross right there by number 15, Nasarawa Amazons. Is it going to be a cross? It's a cross, and the header right there. Wow, that was what I was just talking about. You see what we're talking about? Edo Queens have been doing the playing, but I'm telling you, that was very, very, very close.
All right, a very dangerous one there. A fine cross from our Titilayo, Dushima Tanom. I couldn't just connect our head well with the ball. I feel that is a very dangerous one, was a very dangerous one for Edo Queens. That could have been a goal for Nasarawa Amazons. And I think that also would bring back their confidence coming into this one. And Edo Queens must watch it just as they attack. They must also be very conscious. What a very beautiful ball trapping by Joy Jerry, who chested the ball in the box. And the ball will be cleared for throwing by the captain of Nasarawa Amazon, Duru Joy. Well, a beautiful one played there as Edo Queens back on the ball. Yes, that would be a low cross into the box for Edo Queens. The ball back on the feet, and that was not what you expected from her. You thought that was going to result into a goal. Almost want to say, but then, as a very popular coach would say, almost is nothing. That was a close chance for Edo Queens to also pay back Nasarawa Amazons in their own coin in that game. It still remains 0-0 on the hour mark. It is 61 minutes of action now. Nasarawa Amazon, I believe they have a game plan in this one. It's like they are playing as if they cannot contend this Edo Queens, so they try to be more conservative. Probably, I do not know, maybe they have plan of going on penalties and winning this game from their play so far.
Yeah, you can see the fans are beginning to get very, very restless. They want to see more action. They want to see more incisive play from Edo Queens. And Edo Queens right now, they're on the ball on the wing, trying to see if there has to be a couple. What's going to pass the defender? What can she do right there? Can she deliver a precise cross? And it's a cross right there. But well, once more, well defended by the goalkeeper. Still in the box right now. Edo Queens a shot. But once more, defended once a shot again. And that just went over the bar. So Edo Queens piling up the pressure, and it nearly paid off there, but she just couldn't control her shot.
That was the trademark shot from Suliat Abidin. She tried with the right foot, and the ball fell back to her for the left, and she hit the ball quite too hard. That could have also resulted into another goal. Wow, what a chance. Look at that. Abidin Suliat definitely knows how to do this on every daily basis. That is why I trademark it, a style of attacking ball, fine volley shot, and that has been more productive over time. Last season she had 4 goals from this same style of play, and this season she's also picking up from here. It's still pre-season, but I believe many more of these we witness in the main season. Fajobi Yetunde on the ball, and the ball will go to be in contention for Chioma Olise as well as Yina Ado. Nasarawa Amazon back on the ball from the middle of the park. Can they come out with something good with this one?
It's 62 minutes going right now, and it's still 0-0. Nasarawa Amazons versus Edo Queens right there, and it's going to be very, very tight attack at the moment that we've seen. We've seen chances from both sides, and it's going to be a throw-in right now for Nasarawa Amazons, and the player running right now to go and take the throw-in. It's been a very entertaining game right now. The throw is taken right there, and the cross right there is a chance. But that was just too much power on that cross, and Nasarawa Amazons still on the ball, still on the attack. Can they get a good cross into the box? It's passed right there, and the player will take a shot, but once again defended very well by the Edo Queens. Nasarawa Amazon right now, trying to pile on the attack right now. They nearly took the lead some minutes back, and they right now they are piling on the attack, showing what they can do at the moment. The throwing right there awarded to Edo Queens, and it looks like a player is down right now for Edo Queens. But it looks like it's just a minor injury, and she's right back on her feet at the moment. But substitution right now, we're taking out by Nasarawa Amazon.
Nasarawa Amazon will be making a substitution now. Jersey number 13, Alatia Mbefem is coming out and will be replaced by jersey number 15 in this one. Jersey number 19, Oweye Temitope. Temitope scored 2 goals in the group stage till down to the quarterfinal. In 3 games, she had 2 goals, and I'm sure that she would want to come in to do something. She was formerly with Edo Queens, and probably coming back to play on her field. She should be hoping to do something, some damages on Edo Queens. Probably, that will be the missing link for our side. Nasarawa Amazon back on the field of play and back in possession from the midfield. Oweye's first touch in that one. Yes, and the referee is not interested in a pull down there, though she called for a foul. Ball back to Duru Joy, who tried clear, and we have Abidin's body taking the ball down for throw-in. Nasarawa Amazon, we have another throw-in now to be taken by Duru Joy, the captain of the side, and they have the possession now with Said Adebisi on the ball. Said Adebisi now going back to Duru Joy. Well, once that was a wasted one by Nasarawa Amazon. Well, we want to take a look at coach Christopher Danjuma. Even with the under-20 side at the World Cup in Costa Rica, we saw how defensive he is, soaking the pressure and hitting his opponent on the counter. The same thing he has deployed so far in this one. Edo Queens have been, more on the ball, and Nasarawa Amazon soaking the pressure, trying to get some, a counter attack, which hasn't worked out fine. We have a player on the bench now, on the turf. Yes, it is Ajimuda Rebecca, but she'll be stretched up by Oshobukola Omowumi from the far left side of Edo Queens. It is 66 minutes of action. We are yet to see a goal. This is what we call pure football. This is what we call a pure contention between two big sides. They both played last season with Nasarawa Amazon having edge against them in the earthwork. 3 games played last season. Nasarawa Amazon won away in Lafayette 2-0 in the second leg of their match in the NWFL season. Edo Queens won the first match here 2-1. And the last match they played was the match that their coach, Wemmo Matthew, was sacked last time out. It ended 1-0 in favor of Nasarawa Amazon, courtesy of a goal scored from the spot on the 4th minute at the NWFL Super 6. Both sides have been at loggerhead so far in 67 minutes of action, and we are yet to see a goal scored in this one. This is what we call a semi-final. You don't want to see, this is not meant for babies. This is meant for girls. This is meant for ladies, and this is meant for top players. We can see what they've been able to pull so far, and they want to say that this game has lived up to its billing.
Yeah, it has really lived up to its billing. This knockout football at its finest, and we have seen right here that you can't just take anything away from these girls. They are putting all they can. Both of them want to advance to the final, and only one of them is going to go. A winner must emerge today. Even if not over 90 minutes, to go to extra time, a winner must emerge. But right now, Edo Queens right now is on the ball and it's throwing right there. I think Odanjuma, as you said right there, is trying to maintain the tactics that have worked very well for him, absorb the pressure, work on the counter attack. But right now, it's a cost by Edo Queens. What can they do with it? But just couldn't find anybody. That was just a wasted chance by just crossing the ball, not really looking at your man. And you can see the fans already getting agitated at what they're seeing at the moment. Some possession just being wasted right there, and this will be a very good. This will be playing very good to Coach Danjuma of Nasarawa Amazon, seeing that the Queens are just not really stringing 1 or 2 passes together like they did earlier on in the second half. And you can see right now, it's 67 minutes gone. It's still 0-0 in the Betsy Obaseki football tournament, the semi-final, the second edition, and the Queens will be looking to go one better than they did the last time when they were eliminated at this particular stage of the tournament. They want to go one better at that, and it's a goal kick right there. What can the Queens do right now? Is dribbled by and a short pass, I would say, and we've seen the Yemisi Samu on the ball, and the ball right now is just very well marshaled by Nasarawa Amazons. Nasarawa Amazons defense seems to be really, really winning the duels at the moment. They are physical. Their one-on-one defending has been very, very good. Their man marking has been excellent. But right now it's a chance again. Of course, can it come about once again? Marshaled mind, and I think that'll be the tail of the second half. Edoko is built, gets to the box, but he's just they're totally shielded out when they get into the half. And right now they're going to have a train right now. Edo Queens, they want to keep on piling the pressure. Of course, this is home court advantage for them, and they will want to make it count at the moment. It's a cross right now. Can the player get the cross? It's a cross right there. Can he find a man? But it's just well defended. Edo Queens right now still back on the ball. What can they do with it? Dribble right there. It's a can she find a man? And she has found a man. The cross right there. And that seems to be a foul. And this is a very, very dangerous position, and they will be looking right now to get the goal. The referee still kept her cards very much in her pocket. She hasn't dished out her card just yet, and cards very much in the pocket, and it's going to be a free kick right now. We're seeing the player of Nasarawa Amazons is down on the ball. I did think that foul was for Edo Queens, and I think I'm seeing some players coin off to take this. I'm seeing numbers.
That was a rash tackle from Nasarawa Amazon defender. That was a very rash one, and I feel she should go into the referee's book there. Chioma Olise right on the ball. She got the ball just right about when she was about to, pass our marker. She felt that is what she should do to trap the ball, but she met. Unfortunately, I think she's the one who got injured, or probably she's trying to feign injury there so that the referee will not be able to the referee will not be able to give her card. But I feel that she will be back momentarily. She's been attended to by the medics here, talking about Ibadan Mary. That was a very harsh tackle, if I may say, and that could have resulted into a yellow card for her if at all the referee has not given her that one. But I believe that Edeko should be having a free kick here. The captain of the side, Ajimuda Rebecca, is on the ball. And this is one of those things that Edo Queens missed last season, a good free kick taker. I do not know, maybe they'll be able to make this one count here. We have 2 players on the ball now, but Ajimuda Rebecca, Chioma Olise, as well as Suliat Abidin. I don't think Suliat is caught for free kicks like this. Probably, when boys in play, she can score volley, but I haven't seen her do free kick before. We should be able to do this one. It is 24 meters away from a goal, but the central referee is signaling as there will be a substitution for Edo Queens. Yemisi Samuel will be coming out for Glory Osagai. It is 71 minutes of action. Yemisi Samuel coming out for Glory Osagai. Well, let's see if the coach will be able to do something with this one as the free kick is about to be taken. Chioma Olise on the ball. Suliat Abidin also on the ball. We have 6 walls for Nasarawa Amazon, 6 green on the wall with Alisa in their middle. Will Abidin be able to do something out of this one? The ball rattles, and that should have been. That was almost the second time our boy is rattling the bar. The crossbar denied the ball. Well, Edo Queens back on the ball, Fadobi today, but the referee will cut short. Well, Moses Aduku is contesting the referee decision on the touchline. That probably, in his opinion, should have been a free kick to his team, but the referee disagrees, giving it a throw-in for Nasarawa Amazons, and to the amusement of the fans here at the stadium. At the first half, the referee warned Aduku sternly, telling him that she might be sent out. We have a player down on the turf for Nasarawa Amazon, 2 players precisely, one for Edo Queens and the other one for Nasarawa Amazon. I think that is Temitope Oweye, who just came in for Nasarawa Amazon. That was a very, very bad tackle on the Edo Queens player. She's on the turf now, being attended to by the medics, and she should be getting a fine. Yes, she's back on her feet, and that is Oshobukola Omowumi. She was part of the Falconet that played at the 2022 Under 20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica. Moses Aduku dishing out information to 3 of his players there, especially the 3 front line, Alice Ogbebe, Fajobi Yetunde, and Osarai Glory. The ball will fall back to Nasarawa Amazon, initiating attack from the midfield, Hoyegbulam Uchena, and that will result into a throw-in for Nasarawa Amazon. It is 75 minutes of action, 15 minutes from now. If we fail to see a goal in this match, the ball will be heading into penalty shootout, and that is the game of anybody. Well, it is a free kick to Edo Queens. Moses Aduku at it again. I think Moses Aduku has not been so comfortable and being pleased with what he has gotten from the referee so far. He expected the referee to have done more better job or be more fair to his team, but it hasn't been like that.
Yeah, you can see him getting very agitated on the touchline. He's not comfortable with some of the decisions that have been taken. As you saw right there, 75 minutes gone already, and it's still 0-0. We saw a chance a few minutes ago by Edo Queens where they rattled the crossbar, and that was really, really very close. And it's a water break right now for the players to cool off. I think the sun has really, really come down, and it's far better than the way it was in the first half. But they're taking now a water break, and this does be a chance for, I think, Coach Danjuma to talk to his girls to let them know that they need to keep calm. They need to take this game to Edo Queens, because with the way it's going, we've seen some really very rash challenges come in the last couple of minutes. So this will just bring everybody's temperature down, bring health down, and when it resumes, we expect it to be a very entertaining game. It's still 0-0 at the moment.
It is water break, the second one for the match. It is 75 minutes of action, and we have Oweye Temitope coming on for Nasarawa Amazon earlier, and we also saw Edo Queens making 3 substitutions. We have the likes of Yemisi Samuel being called out. Osahai Glory is on the field of play for Yemisi Samuel now, and I believe that with our inclusion as well as Yetunde Fajobi not also leaving out Alice Ogbebe, who is also on the field of play now. The 3 starters for Coach Aduku from the front line have all been brought out, and I feel she's confident in the players she's brought in, though many of the fans would feel that they are not comfortable with these players because they are not the household names that they always expect on the field of play. A very good clearance there from Sahid Adebisi. Edo Queens on the ball now. Glory Osagaye leaving it down for Fajobi Yetunde. She tried to cut in, but the ball will be cleared off by Nasarawa Amazon. That also came almost like a ricocheting, but into the arms of the goalkeeper of Nasarawa Amazon, Chukwu Uchena. It goes. Well, Chukwu Uchena, you want to say she's a good timekeeper. She's been very, very, brilliant with time wasting so far. Hopefully, what she's wishing for would come out to be. But at the same time, if that doesn't come out to be, then all our plans of wasting time would amount into nothing. Ajimoda under pressure from Oweye Temitope there. She cleared for throwing, and Nasarawa Amazon, we have a throwing not far away from Edo Queens attack from the right flank. As the game is winding down now, we expect it to be more fiercer, and the 2 coaches throwing in more caution into this one. any goal from this moment would be very, very pivotal to this game. Would determine where the game will swing into. Nasarawa Maison with an opportunity, but that will be cleared out by Titus Happiness. The ball falls back to Nasarawa Maison. Ohegbulam Uchenna with the ball, but back to Alice Ogbebe. Ajimuda on the turf with another rash tackle. Yes, I want to call it that way. From Oweye, who has been more like a bully on the defense line of Edo Queens. A free kick by Edo Queens, flung in by Ajimuda, cleared by Nasarawa Maison Okpala Maureen. Back to Edo Queens. Suliat Abidin on the ball, connecting Oshobukola Maumi from the back line, and the Maumi will give it back to Ajimuda, who tries to find Aberdeen, trying to get one out from Amo. Aberdeen back on the ball. She's trying to dress her ball to look for a possible place to throw the ball into, and the ball will go back to Omoumi Oshobukola, who tried to release a pass, and the ball fell into Gina Ados, and a cross, more like an assist from Nasarawa Amazon jersey and number 20, Mao Bashirat, but that will be cleared out for a throw-in by Edo Queens. Coach Moses Aduku is on his high voice, shouting at his player, and not well pleased with how they played in that a few minutes. But then it is still in favor of Nasarawa Maison with a throw-in to be taken by Uchenna. She finds Aweda Titilayo there, and the ball rose for a corner kick, for a throw-in back on the feet of Ajimuda to the midfield now for Gina Ado.
It's still 0-0 in the game, and it's now number 14 right now for Edo Queens. Well defended right there, and it's a cross right there. What can come out of this? Once more well defended by Nasarawa Amazons. And we see Edo Queens right now on the ball. What can they do right now? It's number 22, Suliat. She has passed the boundary right to the flank right now. Number 14 right there. And the referee blew. What is that going to be? It looks like it's going to be a free kick, very, very close to the line right there. And I'm telling you, that was very, very close to it being a penalty. But it's going to be just a free kick right there. Number 14 for Edo Queens right there was fouled, talking about Joy Jerry, and it's going to be a free kick right now. And I think we saw the last free kick taken by Abedi Suliat that hit the crossbar, and whether she will be the one right now to take the second free kick right there. She's among one of those standing right there. We're also seeing Rebecca also right there, but it looks like they're going to leave it for Suliat Abedi to take the free kick right now, and this is a very, very good scoring position right there, though it's a very difficult angle, but we expect she to go for goal at this angle. Very, very close free kick right there. And the National Maison are setting up a 4-woman wall right there, and she's taking a position right now. What's it going to be? Is it going to be she's the one she's getting set, and the referee is cautioning all the players. She says she has an eye on every single player right there, and the whistle has to blow right now. What's it going to be? It's going to be, and it's a shot right there. Right, but that was a combination of defender and goalkeeper to save that ball out. But once again, a very good free kick from Suliat Abedi. She's really been the best player of the game for Edo Queens so far in this match.
Well, that was almost resulting into a goal for Edo Queens. A beautiful, well-taken free kick by Abidin Suliat in there, connected well with the head of the forward line, Alice Ogbebe, who tried to deceive the goalkeeper, but the ball will roll for a corner kick. The goalkeeper, Uchenna, is on the turf now, being attended to by the medics, and I feel that was nothing to have caused a free kick or no treatment, but then it is what it is. We have medics attending to her now. This is what we call it. Coach Danjuma is telling some of his players to warm up. It is 82 minutes of action, and I think he's going to come up with a joker in this game. On the other side, coach Moses Aduku is also on the touchline, dishing out information on his high voice. Edo Queens will be having a corner kick here. That could be an advantage for them. But then we still have the goalkeeper Uchenna on the bench, on the turf, being attended to by the medics. I think she might not be able to continue with this game with the number of times she's been attended to by the medics. But then this is Nigerian football where people feel that goalkeepers are good in tactics. Well, that is Moses Aduku on the touchline. He is not resting on dishing out information to his players, despite our stay, play being out of play. You can see that this game is definitely going to be a very tough one for him. The last time the Queens got to this stage in this Best Obaseki tournament, the first edition, they lost out to Rivers Angels. And here again in the semi-final, they are facing up with another side, the Nasarawa Amazon. Well, I just hope this will not turn out to be a jinx for them if they fail to win. But then, they want to write what happened last time out, and they want to rewrite the history, and they want to get things right. And let's see if they will be able to do it against Nasarawa Amazon. Suliat Abidin on the ball to take the corner kick. We have almost 8 Edo Queens jerseys, red jerseys in the box. Corner kick taking. Will any head be connected to it? Choma Olise on the ball. She gains the ball and she will pass to the back line for Alani Jumoke, who fling in a shot, and she was running after the ball expecting something like a rebound from the goalkeeper, but Uche Nachuku, who has been more or less like a time waster ever since in this game, has was very okay with the ball, straight into her arm, and she's limping now. Hopefully she'll be able to kick this one. But then it is 85 minutes of action. Nasarawa Amazon are yet to find the back of the net. Edo Queens are not getting a goal assistant.
Yeah, correctly said. The goalkeeper has been playing a factor. We have a player, Kalu, standing by, getting set to come on for Nasarawa Amazons. And the boys, he's going to go. Nasarawa Amazon right now on the ball, number 23. So he's giving the pass and trying to maintain possession right now in the midfield. And it's a cross right there, but that will be well defended right now by Edo Queens. And Edo Queens looking to beat from the back. It's going to be a pass right there, but just could not find any body. But right now, Edo Queens right now on the ball. What can they do right now? Wonderful play. Can she deliver the cross? Can she do that? Beat a woman. And what is she trying to do right there? Wow, that wasn't just. And that's just what we have seen right there. Once Edo Queens get to the box, that final touch seems to be the problem for Edo Queens. They work the ball very well, they move the ball very well, but when it gets to making that final pass or that final key decision, it usually turns out to be a very, very poor one. I will say something right now for National Amazons. Kalu has been standing for some time now. He's going to come on, and number 23 is going to be coming off. Yina Ado will be making off for Kalu. And you expect that they are trying very much to see this game out, and because penalty is really anybody's game. You have 85 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0 between Edo Queens and Nasarawa Amazons. And of course now, what can they do? But once Nakalu got a first touch, a very good header, and can they build now something right now? And Nasarawa Amazons, number 15 on the ball, it delivered a very good pass. Number 14 right now moving, and it's a cross right there. Can do the shot taking right there, well defended. And finally, the ball is now being cleared right there. And Kalu, she has been very, very active since she came on board, marshalling that central midfield position for Nasarawa Amazons. And right now, she's on the ball once again, now she's taking a shot, but that was a very, very wide shot. And I think the instruction must have been very, very clear to her. Stay there, frustrate Edo Queens in the middle of the park, and be a very, very big presence right there in the midfield. And we saw her take a very, very wide right now. It's going to be a goal kick now for Edo Queens. It's been taken now, and the ball was intercepted by Nasarawa Amazons, but Edo Queens right now are still on the ball and she's trying to build, and that seems to be a collision right there. Inadvertently, Suliat Abidin inadvertently met a player of Nasarawa Amazons, and both players right now are down on the turf, and they will be needing the medics to come right now and attend to this plus. It's number 19 for Nasarawa Maisons that is down the turf. Talking about Uwoye down on the turf now, and the medics are out right now to do the plans. But it's been a very, very interesting encounter we've seen right there. The semi-final, and this is what knockout football is all about. Still 0-0. Both sides have had their chances. Edo Queens have had the lion's share of possession. They've also had a couple of good chances. I think they've rattled the ball on like 3 occasions, but just couldn't get the goal. But Nasarawa Maisons, they have had some quick breaks on their own, and it's still 0-0. It's still anybody's game at the moment, and it's 87 minutes gone right there. But I want to assume that the officials must be taking account of these stoppages. There have been plenty of them, and I expect to give ample amount of extra time at the end of this one. But right now it's a corner for some reason. The header right there, well saved by the goalkeeper. Talking about Obi Dima, she headed that very, very well. She distributed the ball right now to a man. Can they start a quick break right here? And they move right there, but right now is being won back by Nasarawa Maisons, and they would have to play from the left flank, and it's a cross right there, and it looks like these 9 minutes Nasarawa Maisons looks to want to pile up the pressure, but right now it's a miss right there. What can they do here? It's a pass. Can they find a man? Talking about Edo Queens is on the ball right now. Talking about number 12. What can she do? Can she deliver the ball? And that should be a foul. That definitely should be a foul. That definitely should be a foul. And the referee looks like probably spotted something, and it's going to be a free kick, I think, for Nasarawa Maisons. Probably the ball has gone out of play, or she's throwing, and she just couldn't keep that ball in play. But that was a chance we thought would be taken, but she just couldn't keep the ball in play right now. And this is going to be good news to Nasarawa Maisons. They have the ball, and it's going to be a throw taken right there right now, and play the ball right now, and it's one ushered in right there, number 22. He's been clear right now, and Edo Queens have a chance right there. Can she find a man? And it's a chance to do. Can he take a shot? Defended right there, still in the box, and well defended right there. We are seeing number Joy Jerry has been very, very active in the box right there, and she has won us at the corner. But there's a player right now of Nasarawa Maisons down on the turf, and that will be calling in for the medics right there. Player is down on the turf, and we saw Edo Queens piling up the pressure, but they have won themselves a corner kick as the player right now is on her feet, talking about the player of Nasarawa Maisons, and they're going to be a corner. And we expect this to be a good delivery. We've not really seen good corner kicks being taken in this game. It's a corner kick, can it be headed by the player? And I know Stephen, the man number 34, take that shot right there. She just couldn't kick the shot. She couldn't keep the shot under control, and that was just a wide shot right now. And we've seen the 90 minutes, see the 90 minutes mark, and the official is coming right now to show how many minutes. Just 4 minutes. I was expecting 6 minutes or even more in this game, considering the amount of stoppages that we have seen so far. But the official is just raising 4 minutes right now, and that means that there is just 4 minutes for both of the sides to find the goal.
Well, it is 4 minutes at a time for the two sides to get something out of nothing. It is 90 minutes of action already, counting into to 91. Nasarawa Amazon 0, Edo Queens 0, and Edo Queens could have gotten a goal, but then almost cannot kill a bird. It was nearly for them on countless occasion. I think they've had close to 7-8 shots on target in this game, but not clinical enough to do something meaningful with the ball. Suliat Abidin connecting well with Alice Ogbebe, who miscommunicated with the captain of the side, Rebecca Ajemuda. It is a throw-in for Nasarawa Maisons, who are more comfortable, playing defensive, wasting time and all that. But then it is, you want to say, it is their style of play, and it has been working out for them so far. So our opponent have to deal with this one. It will be going to penalty shootout in the next 2 minutes, and it will end up to be a game of anybody. The first semi-final of the Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament, the 2022. That is the second edition here at the iconic, historic, and popular Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, Benin City. Well, it has been a very tough one. You want to say 90 minutes of action with no goal. This is what we call a semi-final. The game living up to its billing, and in the next couple of minutes, it will be time over. Will there be a miraculous goal? We are waiting to see that one, or will it end this way? If it ends this way, then you want to say that these two teams will definitely know what they are up for in the next season. An attack by Edo Queens. Glorious Agai did not connect well with the ball, and on the top of the field we have Okpala Maureen rolling on the grass. Nasarawa Amazons, I'm very sure they are very good in penalty shootout, and they are working towards that one. In the next 2 minutes or 1 minute and 30 seconds, we should be seeing the penalty shootout coming up. Edo Queens will be making substitution now. Jumoke Alani will be coming out for MMSN. I think Coach Moses Aduku also is planning towards penalty shootout, and probably throwing in his best penalty takers in this game. About the fourth substitution for Edo Queens. Well, let's wait to see how this will turn out to be at the end of the day. Nasarawa Amazon, their goalkeeper. Let's see how good, how fantastic she can be in penalty shootout. Chuku Uchena, she's been trying to get her time, enough for her to drive the ball into penalty shootout. But now it will be wrapping up in the next 1 minute, 50 seconds precisely, if the referee will not be adding more time to this one. And the player on the top, Okpala Maureen, will be stressed out of the field now. It is going to be the game of anybody from the penalty shootout. And it's going to be a very tough one at the end of the day. Hopefully, the shining sun will smile on the home players, talking about Edo Queens, for the sake of their fans. Hopefully it will also turn out to be in favor of Nasarawa Amazons as well. But let's see how it will turn out to be. Let's keep our fingers crossed as we go into the last 10 seconds of the match.
Yeah, it's already the 4 extra minutes is up right now, but the referee definitely will give more time. And the injured player right now is being taken out of the field. It looks like she will not be able to continue. Like you said, MSN coming on, it has to be for penalties, because at this point in time, both coaches should be taking about penalty shootout at this point in time. And it's going to be a drop ball by the referee. And she dropped the ball right now, and Kalu plays a very, very long ball in, but it just went straight back to Edo Queens now. And any moment from now, the referee whistle would go, and it's a throw-in right now for Edo Queens. And both sides is still 0-0 and in the game.
There are consolation prizes.
And Edo Queens can just bring a late surprise here, and it's a poor play right now. And wow, that was well defended as well. And you can see right here, and Nasarawa Amazons trying to spring up a late chance right there. Can they do it? And spread the ball right there to the number 9. Nasarawa Amazons. It's going to be a shot. Dream body player, find a man. Could this be a late goal for Nasarawa Amazons? A shot right there. And that's less harmlessly over the bar. And I think that will be it for this game. All eyes right now, the central referee, for her when the final whistle would be going. And but there will still be time for Edo Queens to take the goal kick, and the referee has blown the whistle. The semi-final, the first semi-final of the best of basketball tournament has ended 0-0. And wow, what a game it was. 0-0, just so sad, no goal be scored, and it looks like we'll be going definitely to penalty shootout.
It is 90 minutes of action. It is full time for the first semi-final of the Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament, and it ended in 0-0. This competition is used to fight against drugs abuse, and according to what we gather, we'll be seeing the Director General of the of NAFDAC coming around to come talk about drugs at the end of the day. Well, it is full time here. It is Nasarawa Amazon 0, Edo Queens 0 from the Samuel Ogbemedia Stadium, Benin City. The end of the first semi-final. We are heading into the penalty shootout from here, and this will turn out to be a game of anybody. It is full time. Well, the referees also are taking water. We want to say this is the best time for them to also get to feel, the coldness of of H2O. Hopefully, this will make many of them, to do well in the shootout. Well, penalty shootout. The referee is calling for the players. We get to know where the kick will be taken from. Be the eastern part of the cardinal point or the western part of the cardinal point. That we get to know momentarily. It is Nasarawa Amazons. It has been a keenly contested encounter. Igalo, very quickly before the commencement of the penalty shootout, how would you describe this game at 90 minutes plus 4 minutes from the two sides? What would you call it in this one?
Yeah, it's been a very, very interesting encounter. We've seen Edo Queens have majority of the chances. They've had the lion's share of possession as well, but no goal has been scored. Nasarawa Amazons have played on the counter-attack. They've mastered their defense very, very strong. We saw a free kick by Suliat Abedin. 2 free kicks that nearly led to goals, but it just couldn't be. And for Nasarawa Amazons, they kept on playing on the counter-attack. They kept on marshalling the play, and I think that was the game plan right there. And it looks like they wanted this game to go to penalty shootout, but it was really, really a very, very interesting encounter. It was a very, very competitive game between these two sides. It's a semi-final, and of course, you expect that both sides are very, very much focused on winning this game. Right now we're seeing the referee comes to the players. The coaches right now must have picked who they think are the best players to go on to take penalty shootout. As you know, penalty shootout is anybody's game at this point in time. But it has been a very, very interesting encounter. It has been a very, very lovely encounter. The weather has been fine as well, and it has allowed us to see wonderful display. And the center referee right now is calling the players, and very, very soon there will be the toss of the coin, and we'll be knowing at what side we'll be having the penalty shootout right there. It looks like both set of coaches have already done their homework and have picked their players at the moment. And very, very interesting encounter. The first semi-final, we couldn't see a goal, and right now penalty shootout is the way this side will be decided. And we want to see whether any of these goalkeepers will be able to pull off any heroics right now. But it has been a fantastic game of football. But you want to wonder if Edo Queens don't win this penalty shootout, they may be left to rule so many of those missed chances they had, the lion's share of possession. They just couldn't take it, and let's hope that they would be able to get the win. But for Nasarawa Amazons as well, they also will be set, and it's penalty shootout, and we want to see which goalkeeper will be able to pull off any miraculous save, and whose players will be able to score their penalties, and definitely a winner must emerge right there. And the players right now are set for the penalty shootout, 0-0, and it looks like they are going to be playing from the right-hand side goal. That's where they are going to be taking the penalty shootout, and it looks like Nasarawa Amazon seems to be the ones to take the first penalty from what I'm seeing right there. It's been a very, very lovely game. It's been a very entertaining game. The semi-final of the second edition of the Betsy Obaseki football tournament. First semi-final has ended 0-0, and right now it's going straight to penalty shootout.
Right, it is penalty shootout now, and the first kick will be taken by Nasarawa Amazons. Well, we have in goal already the goalkeeper of Edo Queens. We have the goalkeeper of Edo Queens, Nkiruka Obidima, and she will be facing off against our former teammate, talking about Temitokpe Oweye. Temitokpe Oweye will be taking the first kick for our side, and hopefully that will result into a goal for them, or probably a save for Edo Queens. The central referee is dishing out information to the goalkeepers, telling them that you must not cross the line when a penalty kick is to be taken. That is the new rule given by the Federation of International Football, and we expect to see something big in this one for the side. Well, Temitokpe Oweye will be taking the first kick. Will she be converting, or will Nkiruka Obidima be saving this against her? She's turning her face from the goalkeeper, trying to play a psychological one on that. Saved. That is a wonderful save by Nkiruka Obidima for Edo Queens Temitope Oweye. She came on as a substitute. I think Coach Danjuma thought she would be one of the best penalty taker, but here we are. She missed the penalty. Nkiruka Obidima, she calmed herself. She took her composure and she guessed right to denying their former player the kick. To the eruption of the fans at the Samuel Ogwemida Stadium, to rejoice over this one. Well. Chioma Olise, she scored a goal at the Under-20 World Cup in Costa Rica. She will be taking the first kick for Edo Queens. We should be able to score this one. Let us wait if she would be able to do it. She stands against Chukwu Uchenna, who is standing between her and Ago in the middle of the post. Chioma Olise on the ball. She plays. The goalkeeper gets right, but the ball was faster to beat her. A very fine penalty taken by Chioma Olise, and she has given her side the confidence they needed in this one. She has given her side the assurance. Yes, just like the popular Nigerian musician Davido will sing, Chioma giving you assurance. She has given Edo Queens the assurance now, and that is a very fantastic one for her. Jersey number 2, Ohegbulem Uchenna, will be taking next for Nasarawa Amazon. And Nkiruka Obidima want to be the hero for Edo Queens today. She's trying out chances once again. If she'll be able to save it, this is to be taken by Uchenna. Woo! She guessed right again, but this time around, Uchenna Ohegbulem kick was more faster than diving. It is now 1-1, but the second taken by Nasarawa Amazon. It is Nasarawa Amazon 1, Edo Queens 1. Edo Queens on the advantage. Let's see how we be taking Glory Osagae, another substitute also thrown into the fray of things by Moses Aduku. Will be taking the kick for Edo Queens now, and she's showing the goalkeeper her jersey number. Mark my number, take down my name, so that when I score against you, you can remember that one. But we should be able to convert that now. We should be able to mark the goalkeeper at the end of the day. And straight into the hands of Chukwu Uchenna. But then the referee is calling for a retake. The referee is calling for a replay. And a yellow card has been awarded to the goalkeeper of Nasarawa Amazons, Chukwu Uchenna. Yes, she left her line, according to the assistant referee. She left her line before the kick was taken, and she has been rewarded with a yellow card. Glory Osagae with another opportunity to redeem her image. Will she do that? Upright into the net. Glory Osagae will play it, and now she's able to redeem her image. Edo Queens 2 goes up now in this game. What a way to go. At the time they thought that it was over, she was going to be very moody for the rest of the day. She was going to be sad for the rest of the day. But the center referee called her back that we have to retake this penalty. It is now time for Nasarawa Amazon to take another penalty. The third one, they have scored one, they missed one, Edo Queens have scored 2. Kalu Chinyere on the ball. We should be able to score this penalty. We should be able to give our team some sort of relief. Ooh, yes, she will score. Kalu Chinyere scores. It is 2-2. Abidin Sulia, we go next to take this kick. She has been one of the most valuable players of the tournament so far, though she's yet to record any goal. But her maestro display in the midfield has been wonderful all along. She rattled the bar twice earlier in the game today. The goalkeeper will touch her head, and she was very, very sad with that. Her countenance was not too well with that one. Suliat Abidin up against Chukwu Uchenna for the third kick of Edo Queens. Oh! Oh my word! Oh my word! Mention Suliat Abidin. I will tell you, she's a fine penalty taker. That was not a paneka, but that was something made out of nothing. You want to say this is a penalty made in heaven, scored by Suliat Abidin, midfield maestro of Edo Queens. She won't disappoint her fans. She won't disappoint her mate. She won't disappoint her coach. She will not disappoint the state box as well. It is 3 to Edo Queens, 2 to Nasarawa Amazons. Nasarawa Amazon going for the 4th penalty now. And will they be able to also add more pressure on Edo Queens? Obidima will not be able to save this. Far, far to the roof of the net. The ball goes. It is 3-3 between Nasarawa Amazons, Edo Queens. The 4th kick to be taken now by substitute. Fajobi Yetunde. Will she be able to score to give our team a leg more into the final, or will Uchenna Chukwu deny her? She scores! Wow! This is more like a practice kick between herself and Suliat Abidin. You want to say, my sister can score this, I can score this as well. And Fajobi Yetunde is cheering the fans up, telling them to be up cheer. And you see the reaction from Moses Aduku on the touchline. He said, yes, that is what I want. It is the last penalty to be taken by the captain of Nasarawa Amazons. It is Duru Joy, and she will be up against Nkiruka Obidima. This is when you need a captain to give a side the comfort they needed. This is the time a captain needs to be up and doing. This is the time you have to prove that you are Captain Fantastic. And the fans are shouting for her to play it over the bar. She scores. It is 4 to Nasarawa Amazons. And 4 to Edo Queens. This is the last kick for Edo Queens, the 5th kick precisely, to be taken by new signing Joy Jerry. Last year she was with Bayelsa Queens, the defending champion of this tournament. Will she be lifting the trophy for the 2nd time? Will she be the first player to lift the trophy for the 2nd time? A kick will determine that, because that kick could be sending them to the final. She's showing the goalkeeper jersey number, Joy Jerry, on the ball. Edo supporters are on their feet. They are waiting to jubilate. The players are on the sideline. Will they jubilate at the end of the day? She scores! Joy Jerry has sent Edo Queens into the final of the 2nd edition of Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament. It is 5-4 in favor of Edo Queens. There will be rejoicing. There will be dancing. Today is the day. Moses Abiku is a happy man. He is walking onto the field to congratulate or to say, I'm sorry, to his head coach, Christopher Danjuma. Edo Queens are on the turf. This is time for them to rejoice. This is a good moment for them. And you take a look at the state box of Edo State. They are rejoicing. They are happy. We can see icons. We can see special ones in the state box all rejoicing. We can see them from the state box. And this is a moment they have been waiting for.
For this time, they are in the final.
It is the great moment for Edo Queens. The fans are happy. The players are happy. The coaching crew are happy. The state box also is full of. This is the end of the first semi-final, and it ends in the favor of Edo Queens. The winners of this one 5-4 on penalties. What a marvelous game for them. They turned all day. They had chances to score, but the bar will not do them any favor. Twice in the first half they rattled the bar. Twice in the second half they rattled the bar, but the bar will not deny them in the shootout. It was a well-taken penalty shootout by the likes of Chioma Olise, Glory Osanhaye, who missed first, but who scored the other one after the referee recalled for a replay. The third taken by Suliat Abidin. The fourth by Fajobi Yetunde. And the last one was taken by new signing Joy Jerry. She sends her side into the final of the tournament. This is a great one. This is a good one for them. They are very happy. It is time for them to rejoice. They are still on the field. The referee, the coach rather, telling them to go for a recovery. Edo Queens will smile at last. Last year they lost against Rivers Angels at this same stage 3-1. But this time around they defeated Nasarawa Maison via penalty shootout. 5-4 on penalty after full time at 0-0. It is Edo Queens in the final.